Hey Pisces Starseeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all of your subscriptions, comments, likes, shares, all those kind of things. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get into the energy. When I was meditating and shuffling earlier, what popped into my head was, where are you giving too much? So, meditate on that, ponder that. In what situations are you giving too much and not getting enough back in return? Where you're feeling like it's a symbiotic relationship. Because it's not about keeping score, keeping track, but you know that you're being taken care of. You're being looked after. It's not just a take, that, the other parties that are involved, they see your value and appreciate what you give to them. How you bring, enrichment and joy into their life, and them wanting to do the same for you. And a lot of the times it's all unconscious. Sometimes people don't realize that they're just taking. So that's the part, Pisces, where we have to speak up for our needs. And if they're not being met, to voice them and say, hey, I need this. I need help here. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop here, actually, with 6 cards. Maybe not. Nope. All right, well, let me arrange it so it's better. Okay. I've been getting a lot of sun, as you guys can see. Here in Mexico, the sun is very hot because we're closer to the equator. So yeah, just a few minutes out and it's just like super tan, which is great. Okay, Pisces, so right off the bat, we've got the 6 of Swords underneath the deck. That's about leaving difficulty behind. This can be traveling too, over water. Someplace at a distance, right? To get to that other shore, she has to, make effort. So this is the effort behind leaving something. Okay, so you're drowning for a while. You're getting shot in the water. We've all seen those movies where the car goes off the bridge, the people are in the water, and then on top of that, they're getting shot at. 333 on the clock, okay, Pisces? So you've been through the depths, you've been through the worst, and you finally got back in another boat, and you're going to a situation, to a place that is not going to be like this. So be confident in knowing that the past, the hardest part is behind you. Okay, let me do this. See it a little bit. Okay, so the hardest part is behind you. You have put in the effort. Knight of Wands moves fast, taking action. So you've taken action in your own life to get yourself out of this situation, to get in a new situation on a new boat, and to move forward. You've put in the work, and it was hard because it was a tower. It was something that was unavoidable, like course correction, like you wouldn't believe. Like you had to go from the dark waters to the turquoise water, basically. And you're meeting new friends along the way. Of anyone that you had leave your life or to create drama or hurt you, they're all being replaced with new individuals who see the world in a similar way that you do. So think of it as, our little tribe here on YouTube. It's small, but I'm so happy that it's small because I feel like I can connect in with each and every one of you. And like I say often, we've all been hurt. We've all been through really difficult things. And maybe the outside of what happened looks different. Inside, the feelings are the same. That shame, that betrayal, that hurt, that deep sorrow, that abandonment, that anger, it all is the same underneath. We all know what that feels like. And to have that frustration with ourselves, Pisces, because oftentimes we always are like, well, what could I have done better? How could I have fixed it? Maybe it was me. It's not that. It takes two to tango, right? Two of Swords. It's two energies coming together. And even Pisces, if you are ready to get out there and dog barking confirmation, it's like if you're wanting to be in a good place. Not everyone else wants that. Okay? So it is not your fault if you leave people behind. If people get their feelings hurt by you living your life, some people want to stay in the depths because it feels safe, because it's what they know. But you, Pisces, you're moving forward. You're deciding like, hey, these tower moments, this pressure of having to work so hard for every little scrap. No, you're ready to, let go of feeling this 5 of Swords, this like mental conflict. And you're ready to bring in people that vibe at the same frequency that you do. Can be different cultures even, a different crowd, but you're happy to do that because you're able to, take this weight off of you. Like all of these depictions, look at this. That doesn't feel good. This sure doesn't look like it feels good. She's stressed. Hands are bloody. Like when everyone else feels free, she's putting in this work for everyone else. Let's just remember that. Getting shot in the dark in the water. Fingers cut off too. I mean, the story of Sedna is very tragic. And then the 5 of Swords. This is regret. This is someone else having power over you and wielding it. And, no. It's like, Pisces, you're ready to move forward enthusiastically towards the life that you want. You've put in enough of this work, so we're going to do this. Okay, you've been there, done that. So now you're going off on a new path. So look for new people that are excited, that share your vision, that you can talk to openly about whatever it is that's on your mind or in your heart, and they're not judging you. Partly because they don't know the past. They just see you as you are now. Okay? And that's what we want. We want to be valued in our present for who we are. As we are, unconditionally. Okay? Okay. So the first card out, 2 of Swords. This is making a conscious decision, right? This is not emotional. This is not even action. It's in your mind. You get to decide, okay, Pisces? And what you're deciding is about a 10 of Cups feeling. This is what you want, right? So if you're not getting that, you're going to go after it. It's the 8 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. You're ready to put your cloak on, sneak away in the night, and find what it is that makes you happy. Okay? You've waited long enough. You've put in the work, right? So it's interesting. Okay, so I'm in Mexico right now. 7 of Coins. This is an Aztec fable. So let me read that. So Mayans and Aztecs are two different civilizations, but they all were around the Mesoamerica region, right? Okay, so let's see. 7 of Coins. Nanahuitzin. Sorry, I'm not saying that properly, forgive me. It's an Aztec myth. The 7 coins represents the desire for a good harvest, though it might require sacrifice. Nanahuatzin must determine when it is right to be patient and when it is better to scrap everything to start fresh. Nanahuatzin must determine when it is right to be patient and when it is better to scrap everything to start fresh. Reward, perseverance, decisions, investment, fruition. Okay, Pisces. So, know when to hold them and when to fold them, if we're talking about playing cards. So it's like you're evaluating, what situations in your life are going to bring you this emotional fulfillment. That's the most important right now. Tap into how you feel around certain people, doing certain things. And when you feel good, when you feel like energized, that's when you're like, okay, I'm on the right path. So the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Cups. This is Pisces energy, okay? Water sign energy. So it's like really nurturing yourself, paying attention to your own cup. This Queen of Cups has water all around her, underwater, but she's still protective of her own cup. So it's like this ultimate abundance. Like that's on your radar. Even if it's just a few people, even if it's just 3 people that are your friends and understand you, that's all you need, rather than a bunch of people that are not around when you need them. Okay? You know what I mean. And then we have the 4 of Cups. So lots of cups. 3, 4, 8, 10, Queen. Okay, this has a lot to do with our emotional state. We're coming into that Libra full moon on Saturday. So it's about finding that balance. Okay? It's about choosing between our emotional fulfillment and Pisces. That's the most important. Like, money's great. All that's great. But as a Pisces, you know what it's like. We can go into those depths, and it's really how we feel. Like, that is how we're able to get along with so many different types of people, because it's how we feel around them. It's not what they look like on the outside. It's not how much money they have. It's, are they a good person in their heart? So, Pisces, others might say, well, hey, you're missing opportunities. Like, that could have made you so much money. Or if you would have dated that person or married that person, you would be benefiting from their financial, socioeconomic, whatever status. But you just don't care about that. Right? You're making decisions in a different way now. Like here, I feel like with the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords, you've been making these, okay, economic, okay, is this a good situation? You know, you've been doing this. And I feel like you've mastered that. Like your mind and your money is good. You know what that looks like. You know, you've done your budgets. And now you're like, okay, what's missing? Oh, wait, my heart, right? So the Knight of Coins, it's that slow and steady progress. Okay, like the Knights, they move forward, but the Knight of Coins in particular is such a planner that they're pretty much kind of stuck. Okay? And I'm going to dig into that card a little bit more. Let's see. Knight of Coins. It's like you're slowly getting to that point where you're seeing things in a different way. The Hangman is all about holding back, you know, change your perspective slightly. And it's interesting because it's along the lines of when to wait, when to let go, missed opportunities, or evaluating opportunities to make sure you don't miss something good, and seeing everything in a new light. Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins. Tell us a little bit more about this Knight of Coins. Okay. King of Pentacles. Oh. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And then we have, okay, the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So Pisces. Okay, this might be a separate message for someone in particular. Yeah, okay. I feel like there's a King of Pentacles. Gender doesn't matter. There's someone who's got their money together, probably earth sign or earth heavy in their chart. They've been hurt, okay? They got walls up. But Pisces, they see you as this Empress and Sun energy, that you glow, all right? And they're slowly coming towards you because they want to offer you their Ace of Cups. Okay, and the reason why I'm saying this is because if you have this Eight of Cups and you're looking to get to this Ten of Cups, look, the 8 going after this single cup will equal 9. This is, I'm so sorry about the loud music, it's a neighbor. Okay. Sorry, it's distracting me just a little bit. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's like this person's coming in and it's like, hey, I know what you're looking for and I can offer that to you. And it'll make you happy. I have a feeling it has to do with money too. It's like, you know, maybe you need an investor for something and you come across someone who's like, hey, I believe in what you're doing and I've got this extra money, extra dough, tax it, who knows? And they're like, here, I want you to have it. So I feel like that person can, you know, transform this hurt that they've been through into something positive, you know? So see how that fits for you, but that's something around this full moon this weekend. So, you know, get out and about. I would say don't hermit. Like maybe kind of evaluate, but also be out and about, socialize. Yeah, there's something about the 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups. It's like you have to be around people. Talk to people. Talk to strangers. I know it's semi-COVID still. People are still worried. And, everyone does what they need to do. But, if you can be in a situation that's new, and, yes, be cautious, yes, be careful. But I feel like there's this point where you're making a decision, to just guard your cup or to let other people see it. Let other people see what you're about, Pisces. Because it's all about love, and people need that right now. People have been alone, people have been hurt, people have been isolated. Everyone's really cautious, but just put your good energy out there, because people are attracted to it. Also being said, you keep up a little bit of a boundary, so not everyone can come in and interact with you and benefit from your good vibes. But you know what? You'll know. You don't have to be scared of people. It's more intentionally in your mind when you go out, be like, you know what? Ancestors, guides, only let good people towards me, and let me be invisible to anything else. That golden mirror egg that reflects back anything that's not pure. Okay. The spiral, number 50. The bottom, the curse, 14, that's a 5 as well. Okay. So, it's under the drum. All right, I may read the curse as well, but let's start out with number 50, the spiral. I know these videos have been long lately, guys. Okay. From galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells on the beach, the spiral is found extensively in the natural world. Its shape in the form of a coiled serpent has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness and the unknown, and then extending far out into the heavens. It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depths of the psyche and its energy is released to give birth to a new reality. To renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine of the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal. The medicine. The spiral announces a descent to the depths and a rebirth. Allow nothing to get in the way of this process, as the time is right and the forces of nature are supporting you in this endeavor. Using stones, twigs, or yarn, build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. Enter the spiral slowly. Once in the center, offer to the earth the feeling or situations that you no longer want in your life. As you walk back the way you entered, feel recharged for your new journey. So Pisces, it's like I was mentioning in this entire reading, people will leave your life. And more than that, it's sad, it's hard, because even if we know it's good for us, it's still difficult, it's still a loss, so grieve it as one. But know that you'll be inviting in newness. It's a new journey, and you can't take all the baggage with you. If you were traveling around the world, you wouldn't take a whole apartment full of stuff with you. You would get your one bag with all of your essentials, because that bag would get heavy over time. So think of it like that. Okay, and let's go to the number 14, the curse. The curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is a source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. It is time to recognize the source of your limitations. Did your grandparents live with a mindset of scarcity? Did you inherit genes for heart disease? Were you a slave or a master in a past life? This karmic legacy is ready and waiting to be seen, to be untangled, and to be released. Honor the players and their stories. Forgive everyone and everything. Craft a new course for yourself. The medicine: be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intention so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. So yes, Pisces, you're shedding your skin of the past, of how you lived before. So you don't need to keep punishing yourself for that. You're creating a new way of living. So it's this present moment moving forward that's creating your new reality. Okay, Pisces, so I feel like, don't psych yourself out. You're doing really great. So no matter what happened in the past, no matter who you were in the past, you've changed. You're different now. So look at your life from now moving forward, who you are today moving forward, because you're a good person and you deserve all of these blessings that are coming your way. All right, Pisces, I love you. I'll see you soon.